We are live at the Lee County Supervisor of Elections office here in downtown Fort Myers, and I want to bring in my colleague, Rob Minch, who's been covering this process throughout the day. You know I geek out about this political stuff. I'm fascinated by how many ballots were cast by mail.
Yeah, the mail-in ballots had a huge impact on this election, and we were able to see it throughout the day today. Postal trucks were pulling up here to the elections office, just bringing in boxes of mail-in votes, and we saw dozens of people coming through the doors to drop off their mail-in votes if they didn't get them into the mail early enough. And unlike the primary in March, those mail-in ballots had a massive effect on today's election. Votes were coming in fast and furious Tuesday afternoon. Voters say it's safer to drop their ballots here than go through voting at an actual polling place.
I just didn't feel safe going to the polling and wanted to make sure I could get my vote in. I waited a little too long to come in person, but I'm here now, so.
Supervisor of Elections Tommy Doyle says he saw this coming.
It's just too much of a risk. You know, people are very, very weary and paranoid about catching COVID-19, and they're trying to stay away from people.
Doyle says COVID-19 didn't just lead to more mail-in ballots. It also caused a lot of poll workers to stay home.
We were down about 1,000 poll workers, and so we decided that we'd consolidate from 125 polling locations to 90.
But regardless, Doyle says the election went smoothly, and he says he wants to see even more people vote by mail in November.
Request your vote by mail and use it as an insurance policy in case something else happens, the pandemic gets worse. You have a resource to go back on and mail your vote in.
And Doyle tells me if you do want to sign up for mail-in voting, there's no rush because you can do it all the way up to 10 days before the election, which will be on November 3rd.